Hello and welcome to another episode of London Music Centre. I'm Elliot Mann. So, lovely parents, students and music lovers. Today I'm going to talk to you about 3 reasons why digital piano is better than acoustic piano. I hope you're ready. Let's get started. Hello and welcome again. My name is Elliot Mann on behalf of London Music Centre, a company that provides music teachers to students all across London, England for the last 17 years, established in 2003. Today we're going to talk to you about the major 3 reasons why we will always recommend digital piano over an acoustic piano. Let's get started. Reason number 1, acoustic pianos take too much space. Us Londoners, and I think worldwide, big cities, we don't have as much space. Do you want to have an added acoustic box for the piano, which is about 40 centimeters deep, in addition to the rest of the piano? The answer is no, you don't. Because every time you go through it and you bump your toe onto it or your hip, or, especially when someone sits, it takes even more space. You will feel like, why did I do it? So number 1 is the space. Space in big cities is a huge factor, and we hear it from all our parents. Space is an issue. A digital piano will only require the actual depth of the keys plus a tiny bit of room to put the book in and a few buttons, and that's it. There is nothing else. In fact, the size, the depth of in digital piano is 42 centimeters in comparison to about 70-80 centimeters of a piano, acoustic piano, depending on the size of it. The bigger the piano, the more beautiful the sound, but the bigger the box, the bigger and the wider. That's number 1, space. Guys, ready? Number 2, the second reason that the digital piano is better than acoustic piano is simply because you don't have to be in the mercy of your neighbors and or your children to practice. What do I mean by that? Piano, because of the acoustic box, has a lot of sound. I mean, you can hear it easily if you share a wall with your neighbors. That means that after 9 p.m. it's already an issue. It means early in the morning it's an issue. And what can we do? I mean, whether you're a professional and you go to work and you want to do something before you go, or whether you are busy and you got home at 8 p.m. and you ate something and you want to practice, you think like the neighbors are going to start knocking on the walls. You know this feeling? Not pleasant. Also, and this is an interesting fact, sometimes when we practice and someone listens to us, we start performing rather than practicing. I don't know if you ever heard it, the story about Artur Rubinstein. He's a Polish-Jewish concert pianist. Back in the early 20th century, you move from one hotel to another and you practice before your performance. He had a proper grand piano in his hotel room. Every time the maid came in to set the bed and to clean the room, he would start performing rather than practicing. He'd say, I can't help it. Someone is listening to me. It's a performing time. But I think, generally speaking, you want to practice and think, nobody listens to me. I have my privacy. Acoustic piano is for all. Digital piano, you plug in the headphones, and most digital pianos have even 2 sockets for the headphones, so you can play with someone else, which is fantastic. So if you have 2 children, they want to muck about and have some fun, that would work very well for them. Also, you don't want to hear on a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning some Little Bo Peep or, I don't know, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star when you're still in bed. So they practice, they put the headphones, everybody's happy. I would just say, kids will be kids. Make sure they're actually practicing when they put the headphones. I mean, sometimes you don't care and that's fine, but if they need to practice, and I would say 5 to 10 minutes a day is good enough practice for young children. Don't push at parents. Let them enjoy life. 5 to 10 minutes would be enough. And just make sure that every now and again you kind of pull the plug and just hear that they actually practice and not muck about. It's a good advice. So that's number 2. The ability to practice in non-sociable hours. Late at night, anytime, 24/7, it's yours to enjoy. Alright parents, I hope you're ready for reason number 3. And the third reason, and possibly the most important reason why you want to invest in a digital piano and not an acoustic one, is the cost. And we talked about it in previous videos. To buy a piano, an acoustic piano, will be about £2,000. If you find or dollars or euros, if you find a cheap piano, you're not winning anything in here. You haven't stricken a good deal. someone wanted to get rid of it, and as soon as you get it to your home, you will notice it. Don't compromise. If you're already going to have acoustic piano, have a proper one. If you're looking at a few £1,000s, euros, dollars, it's a big expense, and not always we have the confidence that the child is going to follow through and really progress, and also ourselves. And you know what? In fact, adult students are so critical about themselves, which is even harder to progress than children. We'll talk about that in a different episode, and actually stay tuned because this is a very important episode, especially if you're an adult a learner and you want to enjoy yourself playing an instrument. Listen to a quick video because it will make a huge difference to you. So back to the subject, the ability to save a huge amount of money on the cost means a lot. A normal Yamaha YDP, if I'm not mistaken, 144, or a Kawai, a KORG, a digital piano will serve you for many, many happy years without the need to tune it, without the need to movers to move it about. You can do it with a friend. It's about 30 kilos. You grab it in both hands, put it in your SUV. Bob's your uncle. You don't need to spend too much effort or costs. And by the way, guys, check the links below because you'll find there a few links to every country from Europe, throughout the US and Canada, and even Australia, by the way. You could see the links, very, very, very useful links on Amazon for those instruments. I think we're going to do it like the best option, which is the Yamaha. In my opinion, it's an unbeatable quality, even on the digital pianos, to Kawai, KORG, and maybe some kind of really cheap side that if you want to start really low and you don't want to burn too much money, you can start with that. Check the links below. Also, before we continue, I hope you're enjoying this video. I hope it brings you some sort of advantage and information and assistance. If so, don't forget to show your appreciation. It takes a second in a form of a like. Also, you can subscribe to get updates on new videos coming out. And every video, whether you are an adult student, whether you are a parent, a future parent, young at heart, wherever you're coming from, I promise you these videos will add a great deal of advantage and assistance to you. London Music Centre, by the way, started 17 years ago, and when I was a piano teacher, just like many other wonderful piano teachers. I'm not saying I was wonderful, I'm just saying like others. And the one thing I really noticed when I had too many students and I had to put them on a waiting list, I was looking for other good, trusted musicians to take over, and I couldn't find. So I had to come up with this. So London Music Centre really started with a need to offer something extremely reliable to parents. And often we come to a point that we need to put our foot down and ensure that the teacher respects their commitment to the student. So what I'm trying to say is many parents are kind of navigating in the dark because they don't know this information. Why would you? And you choose the wrong teachers, you choose the wrong instruments, you choose the wrong books. And as a result, the child doesn't enjoy the lessons and you think like, he's not musical. It has nothing to do with that. It's a different video. Again, check the videos. By the way, I'm making it under playlist, so you can, now it's going to be under the piano because we're talking about the piano. See all the different videos that you can find there. So a digital piano, as I said before, will cost between 300 to 700 pounds, dollars, euros. Nowadays, what's the difference? And so you're looking at very, very reasonable cost in comparison to the thousands you spend on the piano. The cumulative cost of rental and removal and tuning will be very close, if not above, the price of the digital piano forever and ever and ever. So I really don't see any reason nowadays we need to spend more money and more efforts and more grief to get the real piano. Now, don't get me wrong. If you have the space and you have the funds, go ahead and don't just go for an upright piano. Go for a baby grand piano and really enjoy it because the sound will blow your mind. But if you don't have the space, or if you have young children that they find it very amusing to bash it with both hands, simultaneously all together. Oh, that's fantastic as a kid, just imagine. Not much as a parent, so bear that in mind. And also space. So space, cost and sound really the 3 pillars of why we always recommend to all our parents to invest into a good digital piano. Again, see the links below, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, including why I speak so much, including different brands that you want to get feedback on, let us know. Write a comment below. We'd be delighted to assist you. It's not just entertainment. It's not entertainment at all. Hopefully I was entertaining, but it's about education. It's about enlightening your own world with a few musical terms and a few tips and tricks to get more out of your musical journey. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share. I couldn't wait to see you in the next episode. Take care.